Good evening, BookTube, YouTube. This is Johnny. It is, according to my wall clock, it is 8:08, and I think it's a Wednesday, a 12th. I don't have my diary with me. I'm down in the lower level. I don't have my paper diary with me, so I don't know what time it is. I don't have my clock with me. But I did look at my BookTube channel, my YouTube channel, and it's been 5 days since I've made a video. And I thought I would just...
Call from the wireless cow.
I don't know what that is. We have a land phone, but we never use it. We're waiting for the contract to expire so we can take out the land phone. I have my own little cell phone, but I only give my number out to very few people. Anyway, it's been 5 days. It's a Wednesday night here in West Michigan. It is going on 8:10 in the night. I'm down the lower level. We're making progress. Now we're waiting for the next 4 bookcases to come. So I thought what I would do is, it's been very disruptive. For those who don't know me, I don't like disruptions. I don't like changes. I don't like my world being turned upside down. And this process of dehauling and going through the books has taken a couple weeks every single day. I've been going through the books. As I said, we took some loads to the Gateway Center, which is a Holland Rescue Mission. We also been, the last load we took to, I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. No one ever calls me. It's always about this time of night.
The wireless cow. Call from the wireless cow.
So the last time we went, we took a load to the Blue Stocking.
Call from the wireless.
I'm gonna disconnect that right now. I disconnected this. We have one down here and one upstairs. So yeah, we took a load. Our last load of books from the lower level, we took to the Blue Stockings bookstore, and she gives us in-store credit. Took a ton of books. What I did is I was dehauling the books. I told the woman at Blue Stockings bookstore, I separated books that I thought that people would want to buy. That people that books that were in the bookstore, or books that had been in the news, or books on bestseller list. I don't have many of those, but some. Or books that were like books on all kinds of subjects, things like that. But when I was there, Carol and I were at the Blue Stocking, I looked around the store and I got a couple of books. I thought I'd show them to you. I picked up this Philip Roth. As you know, I've been reading the new Philip Roth biography by Blake Bailey and Philip Roth, the biography. And I didn't have this one in my Philip Roth collection, Our Gang. It's like a political satire. So I got that. And then I picked up John Fowles' Conversations. As you'll know, I collect his writings. I have on my table his little book, The Tree by John Fowles. So, and I picked this up, Conversations, edited by Diane L. Vipon. And I picked up this book at the Blue Stockings bookstore when we took the load in, The Grand Strategy of the Byzantine Empire by Edward N. Lodwak. I can't pronounce his name. I collect books on the Byzantine Empire, the Ottoman Empire. So I picked this up. And then I picked up this book at the Blue Stockings bookstore here in Holland, Michigan. Barbarian Conversion from Paganism to Christianity by Richard Fletcher. The woman was really nice. She didn't charge me for the books. She said, you brought me all these books in. It's just, they're yours. And so I took them. And now all these things I collect. I collect Philip Roth. I collect John Foles. I collect books on the Byzantine Empire. This is church history. I didn't buy anything that was not of what I keep. So I also got this book in the mail a couple of weeks ago. The book of Pastoral Care by St. Gregory the Great. This is translated out of the Latin. I also picked up this book, The Modern Philosophy from Descartes to Kant by Etienne Gilson and Thomas Langan. This is from Clooney Press. They were having a flash sale, 30% off, and so I bought these. I have a couple of books by him: Medieval Philosophy, The Philosophy of Saint Bonaventure, and he did I think the Spirituality of Bernard of Clairvaux, something like that. So I got that. So I got those books. Still reading Melancholy by this Hungarian intellectual essayist Laszlo F. Foldenyi. I can't pronounce his name. Really enjoying this book. A really great book. I highly recommend it. Today I've been rereading the essays in this book, See What I See. Essays by Gerke. I've been rereading the essays in here. Still greatly enjoying this book by Terry McDonell. Accidental Life, the Editor's Notes and Writing and Writers. Really a great book. It's one of my favorite books thus far. I highly recommend it if you're into contemporary writers. I just highly recommend it, especially if you're into Hunter S. Thompson and Norman Mailer and Jim Harrison and Joyce Williams and writers of that time period. I got this book in the mail today. This is a Portuguese classic, The Illustrious House of Ramires. I read about it in a book recently on this writer. His name is Portuguese. I can't pronounce it. Right there is his name. This came out, and he lived from 1845 and he died in 1900. He was one of the leading intellectuals of the generation of the 1870s there in Portugal. This is translated out of Portuguese by Margaret Jull Costa. And I read about this, and so I ordered it and got in the mail today. Still reading The User's Guide to Melancholy by Mary Ann Lund. Reading along with Richard Burton's The Anatomy of Melancholy. So I've been reading these. So that's what I've been reading, what I've not been de-hauling, what I've not been writing in my diary, what I've not been freaked out about all the changes, hauling books away, going through books. It's been a very exhausting process. Today, we had a 1983 set of the Encyclopedia Britannica, and we're giving that to a homeschooling association Friday. We took that out of the lower level today and packed it into the car. I got a stack of doubles to take to the Blue Stocking bookstore. I haven't gone through my history stack yet, which is over there. I have not gone through that stack yet. That's all history. So I have to go through that. And so yeah. So once we go through that, then I have to. Then I wait for the bookcases, the next 4 bookcases to come, and then we'll find out what I can put on bookcases, and then determine there what I'm gonna. I've taken a lot of books out. I still have a lot of books in the back, and so yeah. So yeah, I've been writing in my diary, reading the Holy Bible, praying for grace. It's been very kind of, this whole thing's been so disruptive. I just feel kind of just, I don't feel myself. I feel like, I always see that image of God departing the temple in the Old Testament. I just don't feel my old self. I just feel just not myself. So I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been 5 days. I haven't made a video. The weather's been beautiful today. Tomorrow I'm going to work on my flower garden. I bought wildflower seeds this week. They said I'll probably plant them towards the end of May, towards Memorial Day. Yeah, just keep going. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the new subscribers. And do pray that you have a good weekend, that you had a good reading week. And I'll probably download this video. Can't think of anything else to bring up. I got books coming in the mail, CDs in the mail coming. But I really enjoyed this book. I really highly recommend this book. And I highly recommend this book, A Melancholy, by this Hungarian intellectual essayist. It says here, what's he do? He's an author and translator, critic, art theorist. He is professor and chair of the theory of art, University of Theater, Film and Television in Budapest. Really a great book. I highly recommend it. I also highly recommend The Anatomy of Melancholy by Richard Burton, which was published in the 17th century. And this is a reprint. And so I'll sign off. Thank you for just being out there, and until next time, bye.